The same way as today, if that person in Iraq, if he's a madman and he's evil, how do you defeat him? How do you defeat him? Are you out to kill him? You know how many evil madmen have lived? Only 45 years ago, they got rid of a different madman. What happened? The world's problems were finally resolved. What happened 200 years ago? What happened 300? All those madmen are going to die. But you know what? The fact that these madmen die doesn't mean evil dies with the madmen. So why are we fighting the madmen? Tomorrow there'll be another one. We have 2,000 years of history that tells us there's always another madman. How do you get rid of him? In this place and all over the world, we use combinations of the 72 names. The Jews must begin to learn what the Persians knew then and what the Persians lost, and unfortunately all other Jews lost. How to take control. You don't beat Saddam Hussein by shooting him. We must rid Bavel, which started not with Saddam Hussein. It didn't even start with Nebuchadnezzar. And we are thinking of killing Saddam Hussein. Don't we realize how powerful that land of Bavel is? Iraq is not powerful because of Saddam. Iraq is powerful that it can produce the Talmud Bavli, it can produce a Nebuchadnezzar, and it produced an Avram Avinu, and it produced the Migdal Bavel, the most sophisticated, highly intelligent people that could build a 2,000-story building up to the sky. Today they can't even produce a building 150 stories high. And then they could build a building to the sky. That's the kind of technology they have. How powerful. So what are you trying to do? Or what are we listening to people? Listen to the way you read your newspapers. Oh, if we can shoot Saddam Hussein and we'll get rid of our problems. Never. We are fighting a stone. When I trip over it, and then you know what I say to the stone? I'm going to destroy you. It's the stone's fault. Is it Saddam's fault? No. It'll be someone else. And he even gives us the message. He says, you know who I am? He says, do you know who I am? I'm Nebuchadnezzar. Do we listen what he says? No. Because we're so involved with Saddam Hussein that we don't even get the message. To show you how we are so closed-minded that we do not see reality anymore. We have these illusions of what reality is. There's a power in Bavel. And when we pray here in all centers, not only here in Los Angeles, but in all centers, we use a certain word, a certain code name. And we are not praying about Saddam Hussein, because Saddam Hussein is merely an extension of evil. And there's also good in Babel. There's good and evil. You know what is located in Babel? Who talks about it? Everyone's so busy with Saddam Hussein. Gan Eden. Gan Eden is there. Talk about Saddam Hussein. Let's connect to the Gan Eden. How do you connect to it? We don't even know where it is. How do you take away that evil energy? Good and evil. Remember? It's a that good and evil. Got to remove the evil. Not the people who are merely the expressions of this evil. We have so forgotten our objectives. We have so forgotten the root causes of things that we become like doctors, treat the symptom. We are even satisfied with that. Am I opposed to doctors? Of course not. But they do the best they can. But if you ask them, they will tell you, we are treating symptoms. They do not get to the cause of things. Because the cause of things may have happened 20 years ago. And Saddam Hussein began thousands of years ago, before Abraham. It began with Migdal Bavel. Now, connect Migdal Bavel to Saddam Hussein. No. That was one time, and now it's another time. But that's the mistake we're making. We're not using the Torah as a roadmap. When the Torah said Migdal Bavel, you know why it told us that? What? To tell us a story. Tell us a story. No, it's a roadmap. That if we want to control evil, you have to learn from the roadmap of the Torah. It is the only way. Therefore, it is not by coincidence that Iraq borders by Iran. Do you ever ask yourself why? Why? What do you mean why? Who's going to give me an answer to why? That's the way it is. That's right. Yehuda asked me. He's very angry at the people who create the geographic maps. He says, "There's no more Persia anymore. Why don't you call it the Iranian Gulf? Why are we still calling it the Persian Gulf?" You know why? You know why I still call it the Persian Gulf? Because whatever energy was once there is still there. But we get hung up and we get involved with passing items as they move along without understanding when it says Paras Umadai. Paras Umadai. Oh, they must have been two cities. Do you and I have to know Ahasuerus ruled over this or that? I mean, is that important for us? And what would happen if the Megillah did not include it? What would happen? We'd be missing some information? Oh, we sure would. Because you know what Madai is? Those of you who study in the Machon, I think you should give me the answer. Madai means Moshe, David, and Yosef. Moshe, David, and Yosef. A code name. That you see this evil place? See this evil place? Migdal Bavel. Madai is Iraq. You see this evil place? But you see what happened? As evil as it is, it still produced an Avraham Avinu. It produced all of the Tanaim and Amarayim who wrote the whole Talmud Bavli. How bad could it be? How bad could it be? And Gan Eden is there. How bad could it be? It is there for those who connect.